Scholars! My name is Miss James and I'm here to help you with your first grade skills lesson. Today we're on skills for lesson 7. Today's objectives are to identify and count vowel sounds, distinguish between 1 and 2 syllable words, identify R and OR sounds, decode words with different vowel digraphs and tricky word your, and then orally produce R, and OR. We're going to start by talking about syllables. So in kindergarten, you learned to count the sounds in each word like this. At, hat. How many vowels are in the word hat? That's right, it's just one. The A is a vowel. So we're not going to be talking about sounds today. We're going to be talking about syllables. And here's a trick to counting syllables. If you know how many vowels are in a word, you know how many syllables there are. So in the word hat, there's one vowel. In the word hat, there's one syllable. A syllable could have many different consonant sounds like t, or it could have none at all. But it will always contain one vowel sound. Remember, sometimes vowels work together to create a vowel sound, like our vowel digraphs. When we have I and E at the end, like in the word bike, there's only one vowel sound, even though there's two vowels, because those vowels are a team. So if there's a vowel team, we're going to count that as 1, not 2. We're going to clap our hands for each syllable in a word. So if hat has one syllable, how many times should we clap? Once. Say the word hat with me and clap. Ready? Hat. It has one syllable. We clapped one time. If a word has 2 syllables, we're going to clap 2 times. Let's practice with the word bathtub. Ready? Bathtub. It has 2 vowels, a and so bath, tub are our 2 syllables. I'm going to show you some examples of how I'm going to write the word. So I put a little star in between to show you where the break is for the 2 syllables in these words. Let's clap these ones out together. Ready? Cupcake. One more time. Cupcake. Good job. Let's do the next one. Backpack. One more time. Backpack. Last one. Gumdrop. Gumdrop. Do you see the 2 vowel sounds in each of these words? We have k, and a in cupcake. We have a in back and a in pack. We have in gum and in drop. Remember, like I said before, if it's a vowel team like this A and E, it only counts as 1. 2 vowels that make one sound. So all of these words that we were talking about today are compound words. They have 2 words in one, like cup and cake. back and pack, gum and drop. But when you put them together, they make one word. This helps us when we're reading because we can kind of chunk them up like this. You can look at cup first and then read cake, then put the two words together. Let's look at some more examples. Well, let's listen to some more examples of 1 and 2 syllable words. And I want you to put up one hand if you hear one syllable and two hands if you hear two syllables. Okay? So listen carefully to my words. Remember, each vowel sound is one syllable. Bedtime. 2. Good. Mad. 1 syllable there. Breakfast. 2. Haystack. 2 syllables. Toothpaste. 2 syllables again. Pop. That's just 1. Hopscotch. 2 syllables in hopscotch. Fireman. 2 syllables in fireman. Good job. Can you think of another example of a 2-syllable word? When I heard the word pop, it made me think of popcorn. Pop is 1 syllable, but popcorn is 2 syllables because it has 2 vowel sounds, ah and We'll keep practicing syllables, but next we're going to learn a new sound. Today's new sound is or. Say it 3 times, or, or, or. Now we're going to say some words that start with the sound or. Repeat after me. These have or at the beginning. Orbit, orphan, order, orchid. These words have or in the middle. Ready? North, porch, sport, corn, fork. Good. Now we've got some words with or at the end. Repeat after me. Store, snore, store, door, and floor. Good job. Can you think of any other words that have the or sound in them? Next, we're going to say some words that sound similar, but only one has the or sound. The first word we say is going to have the or sound. And the second word is going to be something similar, but not quite. So make sure you're saying your sounds very precisely. That means that right on key. You ready? Cord, card. Form, farm. Lord, lard. Pork, park. board, barred. Hoard, hard. Stork, stark. Store, star. Fabulous job. Next thing we're going to do is practice reading some phrases, and then we'll work on writing the sound or. I've got 6 phrases here for you, and I want you to do the same thing you did yesterday. Try to read all 6 of these phrases on your own, and I want you to keep score on your hands of how many you can get. Then I'll read them out loud so you can check your answers. Pause the video now and read the phrases on the screen. Keep track on your fingers of how many you get right. There's 6 altogether. All right, if you're not ready for me to read yet, pause the video because I'm going to read the phrases now. 1. Jump like a frog. 2. Point to the stars and stripes. 3. Hold a babe in arms. 4. Bark like a dog. 5. Perk up. 6. Hug yourself. How many did you get? Did you get all 6 of them right? If you did, give yourself a pat on the back. But if you tried your hardest, give yourself a pat on the back, because that's all we ask for is you to try your hardest every single time. Now we're going to practice writing the or, and you'll have a worksheet to practice this on as well. The O and the R are both short letters, so they stay under that midline. The O goes all the way in a circle. Make one with your finger, just like me. And the R is short line down, and then go back up and make a little hump. Don't go all the way down because it will look like an N. Short line down, and make a little hump on the top. On your workbook page, you're going to practice writing or and some words that have the sound or in them. And then on page 2, you're going to match the words to the pictures. That makes sense. That's an easy one. You guys can do that all on your own. Let's go over some words that have the sounds er, are, and or before you finish your worksheet. Repeat after me. Her, verb, term. ER is er. R, car, barn, sharp. AR is R. Or, for, port, thorn. OR is or. Now these can get really tricky because they sound really close. So make sure they're not tricking you and listen carefully to the sounds you're saying before you write your answers. Go ahead and finish page 7.1 reviewing the and R sounds and your new sound or. That's all we've got for today. Great job, and I'll see you tomorrow.